Hello everybody, this is my story map project I made for Geography 227, my iNaturalist presentation. So first here we have the cover page, and basically what this is going to be over is I divided it into three categories, three tabs. By trees, plants, and bugs or animals or whatever I found around campus. So with that, let's go ahead and open this. Okay, so first here we have a big O picture. I don't know why it's sideways. I couldn't get it to go the other way. But anyway, that is actually a walnut tree, I think is what it said on iNaturalist. And then over here we actually have these different ones. This is a cherry tree that we have here, and then you keep going down, and here's a Japanese maple tree. These are actually really pretty trees. They're really red during the spring, and whenever they bloom back out, and they're really pretty to have in front of your house or something. As we keep going down, this is a walnut tree, and as you can see here, squirrels love some walnut trees just because of their walnuts, plain and simple. Keep going down, here's a pine tree. Didn't take a picture of the whole tree, but just a picture of the pine, like the pine limb itself. These are pretty much spread out all around campus. Keep going down, we have a plant here, or a tree here. It's going to be a big tree called a weeping fig. I actually found this tree. It was in the greenhouse over by Snell on top of the hill. So we went in there and took some pictures of some stuff they had in there, and it was pretty cool. Keep going down, here's a coast live oak tree. This was over by Hilligan's that I found this tree. You can see a lot of poison, well, I don't know if it's poison, but a lot of ivy right here as well. Here's another pine tree. Keep going down, here's a cherry tree, another Japanese maple. Then we get into the plants. So first we have a dandelion, of course right here, not all over here. This is actually a honeysuckle tree. You can actually go and walk around normally in parks and stuff, and they have honeysuckle trees all around. Next here we have a buttercup plant, and was just walking and saw this plant, so decided to take a picture of it. It's pretty cool. Clovers, always clovers. You can always find clovers pretty much anywhere. This is actually called an American sweet gum plant. It kind of has a weird smell to it, actually. Here's some ivy I found on a tree. So this is like some, this isn't poison ivy, but it's a type of ivy. Keep going down. Here's an oak leaf hydrangea, I think that's how you say it. But this is actually like right next to my dorm room. I was just walking and saw this plant one day and thought it looked cool, so I took a picture of it. Keep going down here. Here's an iris. This flower is actually really pretty. Keep going down, and here's a violet flower, and that flower is actually really pretty too. So then we get into our last category, and this is actually a oh, I can't remember the name. I think it was just like some kind of leaf bug or something like that. I can't remember. But here's a gray squirrel. Didn't really get a good picture of him because he was kind of hidden, but this is the best picture I got. There he is right there. And then you can go down, and here's the picture of the honeysuckle again, but put it back on here because there's a black fly right there. Got a picture of him. I was just walking down the road and I looked down and I noticed something that was stinking, and look over and there's a dead old possum laying there. So I was like, why not? It's an animal. So took a picture of it, even though it's dead and about half rotted out, but it'll be alright. Then keep going down and you see these little red dots. Those are red chiggers. Those are the things you can get on you. They're like ticks, but instead of biting on you, they still bite on you, but they itch, and just itch and itch. You gotta put fingernail polish, a clear fingernail polish on them, usually to drown them out and kill them. Right here we have a black ant right there, and here's a big old horsefly. I couldn't get up close because I was afraid he's gonna fly away, but he looks really small, but he's really big. Keep going down. That's probably my favorite picture. The butterfly, the ladybug. Ladybugs are really pretty, even though they stink. Keep going down. Here's another black ant that I found. You can find black ants pretty much all around campus. And then for my last one, here's a red fire ant that I found walking through yeah, I can't think of the park that we were in. Oh well. Oh no, what happened?